Hey everyone, if you're a subscriber to the channel but you want more exclusive content, consider becoming a Storm Nation member. You can just click the join button and pick one of the 3 tiers that best suit you, and you get more exclusive content such as my top 3, Ask Robert, where tier 2 and tier 3 members get to ask me questions, or the weekly Storm Nation live stream, which is a live stream that's exclusive to only Storm Nation members, hosted by both me and Filmmaster Adam, where you guys, the mega tier members, actually get to be a part of the stream. So if you guys want more exclusive content that's not available for regular subscribers, be sure to hit the join button, pick a tier that best suits you, and it helps support the channel, so I appreciate that. Thank you guys, have a good day. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? If you're wondering why we're drinking, it's because we see the Mortal Kombat poster and synopsis.
Bullshit.
That is correct, and I will just have to address something, Rob, in the chat real quick. GBC, you're probably gonna want to leave. Then you're absolutely probably gonna want to leave because yes, I will be ranting. I did a rant about it already. So if that's not what you want to hear, sorry, brother, but you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it.
Yeah, dude, I'm straight up, man. Yeah, you're gonna hear it from me too. So come in, hit the like button. We are doing $10 shot nights. Okay, got my shot glass. It's Adam's girlfriend's birthday. That's why she's on here with
happy
him.
birthday!
Happy birthday!
So we are doing $10 shot nights. Plus, you know what? I need to drink anyway. So here's to you. Happy birthday. Yeah, Cole fucking Young. So let's just get into this shit, man. I looked at the poster. I was like, did you see the poster, Adam?
Yes.
I was like,
I'm depressed now.
And then people in the comments of my videos like, it's just a poster, Rob. No, it's not a fucking poster. Like, it has this twinkle toe cocksucker front and center as the main fucking character. He is in front of Liu Kang.
And if you read the plot, if you read the fucking plot, then you know absolutely why he is in the main front of the poster.
He's the main character.
He's the fucking the movie centered around this fucking Cole Young guy.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Let's just say hypothetically, okay? Hypothetically, you go to the movie, they write it, you actually like it. It might not be as bad as you think it is. Will you have enough balls to come back on the show and say it, or are you going to stick to your convictions now of judging something without even taking a chance to see that it might be good?
Well, seeing as that you didn't pay attention to the last of my video, the rant I did say, yes, if it is good, I will come on and say it's good. But what I read, it's not going to be good. I read the fucking plot.
So I got a couple thoughts on this plot because Anzo sent it to me. I'm like, I don't want to know nothing. And he's like, well, here, know this. So first of all, I decided I'm going to go see this in theaters. Okay. Me and Lou's going to go see this in theaters.
Something that sucks. You're gonna give it money.
At least that's the plan.
What sense that make?
Well, here's the thing. Just because I think it's gonna suck doesn't mean it's going to suck. Like it could. I could be surprised. This is where I think they're gonna go.
Could this be the second Aquaman?
Can I talk? Okay. So the mark on his body, what Anzo tells me, this fucking mark is not a birthmark, Cole. It means you've been chosen. No. Whenever someone with that mark gets killed, the person who kills him gets that mark.
Yes, that is correct.
So what this could be the redeeming thing is somebody's gonna fucking kill this twinkle toe motherfucker, and someone else is gonna get that mark for the second movie. That's the only thing I'm hoping for. But then who the fuck did this guy kill? And why doesn't he remember it?
Yeah.
You see, I don't want to fucking spoil it because people haven't seen the end. I'm like spoilers, but it's just he's a descendant of fucking someone in the movie, and I'm just like,
do you know who?
Yeah.
Okay. Does any of you guys want to know? Because I don't care. I'll be spoiled.
We know who it is. Me and I don't know who it is.
Okay,
Adam,
so
do you care? Because I want to know who it is.
You don't care.
I don't care.
Oh, you don't care? Okay, who is it?
okay, so first off, you guys in the chat, if you don't want to know, you might as well mute the shit now. But I mean, the plot is out there already, right? He's a descendant of Scorpion. So basically, what happens is when Sub-Zero goes to kill Scorpion, he kills Scorpion's wife and him, but they have a daughter instead of a son. Raiden comes and saves the son. Saves the daughter, and the daughter ends up having Cole Young. So, yeah, he's a descendant of Scorpion. And man, why the fuck do you need to? First off, like I said,
So they're fucking over your favorite character.
yes, like I said in the fucking thing.
Great Granddaddy, I love you.
I don't care that they made it
I don't
a
have
daughter.
enough booze.
I don't care that they gave him a daughter because they do that shit all the time. But the point is that Sub-Zero kills, and it's Sub-Zero. It's no one else. It's not someone pretending to be Sub-Zero. It's fucking confirmed that it is Sub-Zero. Fine. I'm okay with that as well. Right? But he kills in the game, he kills the son, he kills the wife, and then Scorpion tries to get revenge by Shang Tsung. Right?
Well,
so all of a sudden, why do you need to do you could do that?
I thought in the game, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not the enthusiast and purist that some of us are.
Mhm.
I thought that Quan Chi disguised himself.
Yes.
Sub-Zero, yeah.
Yes, that is correct.
As the
Yes.
Lin Kuei and murdered Scorpion's entire clan.
Yeah, that was in the Scorpion's Revenge.
And well, it's in the game too. And
Mhm.
in the game,
I hated that
Scorpion gets killed and he's sent to hell, but he comes back to get his revenge in the tournament on Sub-Zero.
Oh my god, the way he comes back though in the plot, I was like, what the fuck? No. I'll leave that part. I'll leave that part for you guys. Yeah. No. I'll leave that part for you guys to see. I won't spoil that one. But
Okay,
when
I
I read
to know
that,
who Cole Young was, man, because
I was like, no, man.
Bro, Mr. Webb, we didn't ruin everything. This is on Wikipedia.
That is correct. You can go on Wikipedia.
It's already out there. That's how we know this.
Yeah,
because
I
the
know
movie came out in Asia.
Yeah, because
Oh,
Sharif messaged me and told me to be careful for spoilers. But we all knew Cole Young was going to be a descendant of somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I was really thinking a descendant of Shao Kahn or something like that. But the descendant of Scorpion, like, that doesn't even make any fucking sense, really.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they have those things when they back in the Mortal Kombat, like they could pass freely through the different?
Yeah, that was
realms?
in the second movie. The movie that nobody liked.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just asking for confirmation.
Yeah, well, it was.
No, they did.
But a lot of us
Annihilation, we
forget
kinda
about
forget
that movie.
Yeah, they did do that in that one. But I'm just like, okay, so wait. When you're reading the plot, you're hearing Cole Young.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Liu Kang? Like they showed that they go to meet Liu Kang, and I guess Liu Kang has a fight or something. Someone else in that part dies too, and I'm like, oh my god, you fucking really did that too. So
also that thing is called a special name too. This magical.
Oh,
brand.
it's got a birthmark, Cole.
You've been chosen.
It's a brand, and then that brand kind of unlocks your hidden power.
Amazing Webhead said, hashtag fuck Cole Young. Also, Rob said his catchphrase. Well, here's the thing, man. And I think Anzo and I are on the same page. I think this is why me and Anzo has been battling this from the beginning together. And like we're buddies on this one. It's like we don't mind if you introduce a Cole Young. We are upset that he's taking front and center stage over everybody else. It's like when you have Liu Kang in the background, that's a problem. Say what you want about the original Mortal Kombat movie. There was a lot of side characters, including white-ass Johnny Cage. At the end of the day, it was a Liu Kang movie.
Mm-hmm.
He was the chosen one.
I'm sorry, like, say what you will about Mortal Kombat. Like, if you read, like, the gameplay and shit, that was a very faithful movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
The source material,
absolutely.
Incredibly faithful.
And then this part that pissed me off the fucking most is that there is no fucking tournament.
Yeah, there's no tournament.
Wait, what?
There's no tournament.
There's no tournament in this movie.
Tournament. Mortal Kombat is the name of the tournament. How the fuck are you not going to have a tournament? Are you fucking kidding me?
Sounds good to me.
Mortal Kombat movie without a tournament, babe. How do you do that? Like, what's the only thing you do in the game?
Sounds
play
good
the
to me.
tournament.
Yeah, exactly. Like literally, the only thing you do in the game. Like we were just playing.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
No,
Sounds good to me.
Which
no.
meant kick your butt.
No, because
Yes.
here's the thing. Here's the
He
thing.
kicks my ass in Mortal Kombat.
The game is called Mortal Kombat, right? It's a tournament.
They fighting to the death. Mortal Kombat doesn't say nothing about a tournament. Mortal Kombat
No,
means
the
two
Mortal
mortals
Kombat.
are fighting
No.
to the death.
No, Danny. Mortal Kombat is the name of the
The
tournament.
tournament.
It's the name of the tournament. It's
Yeah.
the Mortal Kombat.
I'm just saying what the words mean.
No. The term Mortal Kombat, fucking Shao Kahn and Netherrealm wanted to invade Earthrealm, but in order to do that, the Elder Gods made it to where you would have to win like
To win.
9 consecutive tournaments against
Mortal
the
Kombat
Earthrealm
tournaments,
in a
yes.
tournament called Mortal Kombat, where mortals fight for themselves. Right, and you got a movie where Mortal Kombat doesn't even have the Mortal fucking Kombat. Get the fuck out of my life, man. And we're coming in with a $5 super chat. So Mortal Kombat 2021 is going to be WWE Street Fight. What the censored the fuck by YouTube?
Oh my god, it really is like Street Fighter, kinda. Like
it just
like no real street fighting in that movie. It's just kind of like a generic side
It's
story.
just, to me, man, you got to understand, there's so much things that they could do. The game has a history of fucking story and nostalgia and everything. You can follow. You don't have to follow it to a T, right? But you cannot have you cannot have a Mortal Kombat movie with no fucking tournament.
Even in Scorpion's Revenge, which was a Scorpion-centered story, there was a Mortal Kombat tournament.
Yes, that is correct.
Even in the god-awful Tekken movie that barely followed the game, which I like, by the way. I like it too. I like that movie, even though it doesn't follow the game. But there was a Tekken tournament, and the characters were the characters. They weren't some make-believe characters. Devin coming in with $1 super chat. Mortal Kombat in name only. We're still waiting for $10 super chats, guys. $10 super chats to take shots.
And like I said, Danny, it's okay if you think just a little fucking killing and fighting is gonna be good. It's gonna make the movie fire, but that's not it, bro. That's not it. No.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
No.
Rob,
No.
I'm just saying, it's your birthday. We'll settle for 5.
It's called Mortal Kombat. It ain't called
We kinda
Rob
wanna-
Storm's Combat.
But Mortal
Almost
Kombat is the name of the tournament. Just like Tekken, right? Oh, we got a $10 super chat.
There we go.
There we go.
Hold on.
Cowardly Lion. Hey, Jazz,
Nothing
whatever his name is, change his name to Cowardly Lion. I like that. If I were king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince, I would rough. All right, here we go, man.
I only got one, so here we go, guys. Happy birthday to you. Hope you guys enjoy it. Have fun.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
God damn.
Ooh, that was tough right there, boy. Ooh.
What do you got there, Danny?
Water.
Gatorade.
Yeah, but Danny.
Last time I took a doggone drink on here, man, I couldn't see right for a few. I had to go to bed, so I'm not doing
He had
that
like
again.
one shot, didn't he?
Hey, I'm a lightweight like on that.
Hey, it's cool, man. It's cool.
I still got some of that stuff in there. Oh, damn. You call it Fireball? That's damn devil's piss.
We got a $5
Danny just looking at everybody like, I about this storm.
So if Captain America is worthy to pick up Mjolnir, does that make Mjolnir
Polyhammerous.
I don't know what that means.
That's a joke.
Polyhammerous.
We're talking about Mortal Kombat here, and Cole Young fucking up our movie.
Yeah, man. And like I said in my video, I know the fighting is going to be fire. I know that. I'll probably just watch the fighting scenes and enjoy them. I know that. But when it comes to what they're doing with the story, I'm just going to be like, man, you know what I mean? Like,
no, you know what it's going to be? It's going to be Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah.
Because it's going to have the most amazing friggin' fights you wanted, but the story's going to be complete shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
The thing is,
you're not
I'm almost happy that Johnny Cage isn't in this movie. If there's no tournament, I don't care if Johnny Cage is in the movie. But with that said, you still don't have to introduce a character that, oh my God, it just doesn't make sense.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, and like you said, even if they do, you're still supposed to center the movie around Liu Kang. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it has to. Liu Kang is the start. No, bro, I'm sorry. It's like making a Street Fighter movie and not fucking making it around Ken or Ryu.
I think y'all think if y'all say it long enough, they're gonna change it.
I wish.
They're like, oh no, Rob. They want us to change this.
But no, but for real though, if there are people who are like Mortal Kombat, like, or fans like me and Rob or whatever, and they end up not liking this movie, we're not going to get a part 2. You know what I mean? If it ends up being trash, we're not going to get a part 2.
And it's going to be all over again, like 20 years before we get another one.
Let's be honest. Look at the history of video games. How many of them were successful enough to get sequels?
Yeah, exactly. Resident Evil ones, and look how those turned out.
All those were trash.
All those movies.
Just okay. You can't say whether the movie's good or bad. It's going to give it enough, whatever it is, to get a second, because a lot of people thought that Venom was crap. A couple of people on this panel.
Venom made
over $800 million.
But you don't know what it's going to make. It's not going to make that. But if this movie was in the theaters now, I do think it would not be a flop.
But hardcore fans like me and Danny or me and Anzo that's like, no, man, no.
Right, because if you alienate the hardcore fans, they're not going to go back and watch it again, which the movie is not going to make as much money as it's supposed to make, which hinders us from getting a part 2.
It's going to have a drop in attendance in the second week.
You look at like Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Sonic the Hedgehog took a little bit of different twist where it brought him in a human world, but Sonic was the main character. Robotnik was the main villain. They didn't introduce like Puppy Dog, his partner, and made him like the leader, you know?
They didn't make Tails the main character, you know?
Yeah. Well, not even that. Tails would have been fine because they didn't make him for the movie. Tails is from the video game.
This guy's in the chat. Hold on. He said, dude, the majority of the people who watch Mortal Kombat aren't hardcore fans. No, but the hardcore fans are the ones that are going to go see it 2, 3, 4, 5 times over and over again. Those are the ones that are going to see it. It's the same with Star Wars. It's the same
when the first one came out.
Yeah, go ahead, Rob. Sorry.
Sorry, I've been drinking, so I'm kind of hyped up. But when the first Mortal Kombat movie came out, that shit was so lit, dude. Like the hardcore fans were like, they finally got a fucking game movie right, and we went and saw it like 3-4 times. But like Anzo said, the hardcore fans aren't gonna go back over and over, especially in a pandemic world that we live in.
Okay, dude, Rob, can I read this next one because I have a lot to say.
Go ahead.
The new Mortal Kombat theme for the film is terrible, and it sounds like they bastardized the original theme with the techno dubstep crap that I hate. Dude, the original theme was techno. The original theme was a techno beat. Are you kidding me?
and it's actually called techno something, and then Mortal Kombat theme. So the name has techno in it, but yeah, they I don't know. I
take it up.
I don't know. You guys, everybody, like, I love the Mortal Kombat theme, but I wasn't never one to really say, like, oh my God, the Mortal Kombat theme, like, oh my God, it's great, anything like that. You know what I mean? It's great. Works for the movie, but that's one thing that won't.
In your house, also. Let me laugh.
That's one thing that won't bother me about the movie is if the theme is different or anything like that. But my main concerns, like I said, are what they're fucking doing with the story. And I'm sorry, but this guy's in here talking. He's like, oh, this old guy is talking about it, but it's not about being old. I've been playing since Mortal Kombat 1. I've played every single fucking Mortal Kombat game. I have finished every single Mortal Kombat game with every single character. I fucking forgot more things about Mortal Kombat than people know.
Sub-Zero and Special fucking Forces.
So did I. 100. Played them all. I played them all. So when you're doing stuff like this, and out of all the games I've played, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, this would make a good story. This would make a good story. And then you're going to make a story and you fucking add Cole Young. Fuck Cole Young. I said at the end of my video, fuck Cole Young. And I'll say it again. Fuck Cole Young. Fuck him. Fuck him.
You're speaking Korean. Fuck Cole Young. Fuck Cole Young.
That is correct.
Fuck Cole Young.
Fuck Cole Young. So, man, I'm sorry, guys, but that's just the way I feel about it. Like I said, I've been a fan. Like, it's my favorite fighting game. Mortal Kombat 2.
It's mine too. So
Mortal Kombat 2 is the greatest, I think, one of the greatest fighting games ever created.
Mortal Kombat 2?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean to put that one. I meant Chris. Fuck Go Young. That's right, brother. Testify. So I want to say this real quick. There are certain things as a fan of the game that I'm willing to overlook. Now, we all know Melina is supposed to look like Katana, right? But they casted Katana as Asian. They casted Melina as black. Whatever. I don't care. I can overlook minor things as long as Melina looks like Melina. I will not overlook something of a character who is made up just to push this. Well, we need more Asians in this movie when your cast is already 90% Asian.
Yeah.
And the character, you're now.
What is that? Damn it, Danny.
when you're sitting there and you're now creating this character specifically for this movie, and you're now centering this plot around him, that this plot was never in the original Mortal Kombat. Scorpion is supposed to get his revenge on his people, right? Not his descending, you know? But like if they would have done something where, oh, it's actually Sub-Zero's younger brother, okay.
That I could be okay.
That's in the games.
Right, the one that ends up taking over Sub-Zero's plot after he dies. Yes, absolutely. And like I said, even making Sub-Zero really the one that kills the family, I'm okay with that too. I'm 100% okay with that change. I don't care that it wasn't Quan Chi that didn't do it or whatever. Like, I am 100% fine with that.
Like, if I'm being perfectly honest, honestly, because in like originally, like it was always believed that Sub-Zero actually did that. Okay, they didn't do the Quan Chi bullshit till part 4, and honestly, I never liked that retcon. So like that, like if they did do that, it wouldn't bother me at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Quan Chi at all.
And I can understand that. You know what I mean? If you didn't enjoy it or nothing, I personally don't mind it either way. Either way, whether they do it or if they go in the next movie and they show that it wasn't really Sub-Zero, either way they do it, I wouldn't give a shit about it. It's just like Rob said, you're like taking this Cole Young character. Yes, Danny, I know you are bored. You're sitting there, listen to us rant, but
I'm not bored.
Hey, did we get to the super chat?
Y'all done said the same thing 6 different ways. I'm just trying to say.
Because we're fucking pissed.
Oh my
God. I'll read it. Hold on. MK might be like a certain film about an iconic character that, while fun, didn't feel like that certain character and his cast. Spidey, God. Yeah, agreed.
Also, once again, I want to remind all the viewers at home that we are currently doing $10 shot night for Adam's girlfriend's birthday. So I want to just throw that out there.
Let's throw in the 10 minutes.
Danny, can you at least Danny, can you at least sit there and see our point of view?
I see it. I just don't agree with it. I mean, it ain't that big of a deal. Danny, what's the thing you like the most? What are you the biggest fan of? Like a hardcore fan making
of
money?
No, like I'm being serious.
I'm being serious too.
Okay,
no, it's Predator, Danny. Rob, it's Predator.
He comes out with them.
Predator is fucked up. I'm sitting here. I'm not going on it, fighting and binging and ranting about
No, but let's say they made a Predator movie, right?
Okay.
And they have a Predator in there and everything is fine, but they make the fucking a new kind of alien that comes in there and has nothing to do with the Predator, just a new alien that comes in there, kills the Predator.
It's the Predator.
Yeah, and they have to kill him.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny Glover did?
What do you mean like they did?
They're not aliens, Danny. They're humans.
They killed Predator.
Yes, I'm saying if they make if it's a Predator movie, but they have another character in there, and it's not a Predator, like a fucking another type of alien that comes down and kills the Predator.
If it's hot and the alien is right, I wouldn't mind it.
Wow.
So you're saying like you have a new Predator movie, right? And in the first 5 minutes, they introduce this thing called like a gremlin, and this 2-foot thing kills the Predator, and that's the main villain for the rest of the movie.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, okay, if it was something that did not look or had the skill or whatever to kill a Predator, that's bullshit, because the Predator is like armed with this kind of stuff, this kind of technology. This little gremlin thing kills it. No, but if this Cole Young comes in there and he is skilled like a motherfucker and kicking ass through this kind of stuff, and he beats Goro or whoever else, then I'm cool with that.
Nah, fuck that.
Hey guys.
Now, if he comes in there and he can't fight, and his skill is very under par, like the rest of them that we know are very skilled fighters, and he beats Goro, I'll be like, okay, yeah, that's bullshit. But if that sucker come in there and he is a bad MF, then what you gonna do?
This guy's coming in because I'm just saying, like, personally, if I lost my train of thought. That shot's kicking in.
Hey guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put my phone charger. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, let's just say Cole Young is a bad motherfucker.
I don't care.
He's made up.
I don't care if he's a bad motherfucker. I'll never look at him as a bad motherfucker, because every time I see him, I'm gonna be like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Exactly. I'll be like, this motherfucker's in this goddamn movie for a fucking agenda.
And let's put it this way. Let me put it this way. If he was a new character and he was a badass, but he was in the background, he was a secondary character, not a problem.
Agree.
Absolutely not a problem.
Agreed.
But the fact that you're making him the central character of a Mortal Kombat movie that has a fucking, how many years? When did Mortal Kombat come out? 1990 something?
1991,
the first game?
92, 93.
So all that year of lore, all that time of lore, and story. You froze, Danny.
I know it hurts.
Fucking
I know
right.
it hurts.
And Rob,
guess
who goes?
It hurts me that my franchise is sucky. But it is. So I'm sorry.
Rob,
I'm sorry.
And guess who's the one that goes and looks for Johnny Cage at the end of the movie?
Someone does? Someone looks for Johnny Cage?
Yeah, Cole Young.
Get the fuck out of my life!
The fucking dude they replaced him with is gonna go and look for Johnny Cage.
Right.
Like, fuck that, man.
I see.
What the fuck is that asshole looking for my homeboy for? Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here.
Gus, you are wasting your breath, bro.
What do you say? Y'all do know this movie that had many runs. It's time to switch it up. Okay, first off, how many runs did it have? It had 2 runs. He's not talking shit. It had 2 runs. It had a fucking motion picture, and it had a shitty round 2. Yes, it did have legacies and conquests.
The TV shows, but TV show is 5. I don't care what nobody said.
But that's not the same thing. It didn't have that many.
I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying, Danny. You're right. They were fire. I didn't get to see much of Conquest because here in Canada we didn't get it much. But I know it was fire. I'm sorry. Legacy was absolute fire. I love that fucking series. You know what I mean? Jax as fucking. I'm sorry. Michael Jai White as Jax was fucking
all
fire,
the casting,
bro.
dude.
It was so good, man.
And here's the thing, right? In Legacy, I got 2 super chats I want to get to.
Yeah.
But in Legacy, how it ended with Liu Kang turning bad, I was like, okay, let's see where this goes. But they didn't introduce a fucking new character and make him the central story.
Yep.
Change is not always bad, gentlemen.
Anyway, let me get to these super chats, man. My girl Kate coming in. You guys might remember Kate. She pulled up with the Storms live shirt.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Thanks for representing. Trust me.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find her a picture so I can give her a shout out, man.
I was like, shit, I'm a celebrity. Someone is wearing a t-shirt with my face on it. Yes.
They call our faces on it also.
I'm on a shirt.
Yes, I know, Danny.
I'm on a shirt.
I know.
Oh, I'm trying to find the damn shirt for. Damn, Cat, you got so many fucking pictures on your damn Instagram.
You trying to get another shirt made?
Listen, I'll say this while you look for that.
Yeah.
You're right, Danny. Change isn't always bad. And I'm okay with certain changes. I'm fine with certain changes. But when you're taking this Cole guy and making him the center of the story, that is a change that I cannot accept.
Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So I got clarity. So after reading the plot, which I can tell you don't like, you based on what your previous conversation is, you're not going to like it because of this additional character. How about if you go there and you really like everything, and Cole is not that bad?
No,
Cole is always going to be that bad.
Well, I'm not asking you because you drunk as fuck. I ain't want to hear what you.
Okay.
All I'm saying is, look, man, $500 sunglasses, motherfucker. I mean,
okay. No, listen. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this, honest to God, right? No matter what they do with Cole, the fact that he's the center of the story is not going to change my mind. I don't care if he's a badass. I don't care if I like his character. The fact that he's going to be the center of the story is going to ruin it for me, hands down, 100%. If you take a Cole and you put him in the background and you center the movie around Liu Kang, I'm fine with that. Fire, boom, I don't care. But the fact that he's the center of the movie, that is my biggest issue. I'm sorry, that it just is.
I got you.
Yeah.
That picture's hot right there.
Yes, it is.
No spoilers. No spoilers. Okay. No.
Yeah. So this is my girl.
That's
my girl.
Announced like this new made out character is going to be the main character. So
This is my girl, Kat, buying the Storms Live shirt, representing. So big shout out for the super chat. Big shout out for the shirt, man. I appreciate it, Kat. Thank you so much, girl, for supporting me for so many years. My home girl, man. We go way back. Carly Line coming in with a $5 super chat. Hey, Rob, I just want to let everybody know we are doing $10 shot nights, guys. $10 shot nights. Then throw in a $10 super chat with me and Adam will take a shot. Anzo don't have no more liquor, but we need it for this topic. Hey, Rob, what does Geek think about Cole Young in the new movie? I'll tell you what fucking Geek thinks about that fucking movie. If I can find my fucking geeky glasses, man.
Do it, Rob. Do it.
A drunk geek.
So
Rob, what does dumbass think?
I'm seeing immature thinking. I'm seeing. So what's the point of the movie? You can make a movie. You just don't have to change all of that shit. I don't know what's so hard for you guys to understand that you can still follow the lore of Mortal Kombat. You can change things, but still have it follow the lore. I don't see the problem with that.
Exactly. That's what they're not understanding.
I don't see why that's an issue for you guys.
The flip side of the argument can be the same thing. You can change some things and not.
But you're changing. Yes, you can, but you're ruining it. You're ruining it. I'm sorry. You're ruining it. If you want to change it and you want to switch things around, that is fine. But when you want to change it and make this Cole Young guy the center of the story, who's not been in any fucking of the Mortal Kombat games or anything like that in any media whatsoever, you're creating him.
How about he's in the next?
Again, Resident Evil had the exact same problem.
But if he's in the next product, that doesn't matter.
I'm just asking you.
No, it still doesn't change nothing.
Look at this fool right here. Oh my god.
Hold on. The Geek's here.
Oh,
Geek,
God.
what do you think of Mortal Kombat?
Oh,
I'm with you, Chris. Right there. Fuck Cole Young. And yes, GBC, in my opinion, that is correct. Everything we say on this show is in our opinions, whether you want to agree with it or not. It is my fucking opinion. It's my opinion.
Oh my god.
I just can't no more, you know what I mean? And I thought they fucked up when they introduced time travel. Oh my fucking god. like Luke Cage and $500 sunglasses and no. Well, I mean, what? I'm God, fuck, man. again. I'm like, no.
How many shots did Rob have? One? Damn.
I had a very long week.
He gets drinking. That's bad. Right there.
You know what's bad? You know what's bad? Cole Young is bad. And then he goes look for Johnny King. Leave Johnny King alone. Don't put him in the movie. What the fuck?
Man.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hey, man. Like I said,
We feel you.
Piece of doo-doo. It's facts. Sorry.
That's
the way I feel about it. And like I said, this is our opinions. It's okay if that's not your opinion. I'm not telling nobody not to like the fucking movie. If you're gonna like it, if you think it's gonna be fire, then go right ahead. But in my opinion, I think it's gonna be fucking doo-doo, trash, caca, whatever fucking piece of word you want to use for shit. That's what I think this one's gonna be.
Dookie. Duke Rufus throws in $2 super chat. Anzo, Ko Young go battle beast on all of them.
I don't give a fuck. I already know he fucking kills Goro.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
No. He's not going to. Dude, stop.
I did not drink enough alcohol for this shit.
No, bull. I'll believe that crap when I see it. I mean, he is
Dude,
fighting in the trailer.
Please tell me you're fucking with me right now. I had a very rough couple weeks. Do not fuck with me that this fucking twinkle-toed cocksucker is gonna kill the fucking... God damn. Hold on a second.
I can don't take next Friday off.
He's even taking a shot for free after that one.
The bottle was full.
Dude, we've been taking shots for free this whole time.
Again, I ain't spoiling nothing because the plot is online. You guys can go and find it. It's there. People have seen the movie.
Yeah, but we ain't spoiling it.
The guy online says, "Did Geek get castrated or something?" What the fuck is wrong with his voice? That's Geek when he's crying.
The two guys who watched it, they were from what? South Africa? That critiqued it? That you sent me, Anzo?
What's that?
Those two guys were from South Africa.
Yeah. First off, Duck Dodgers, why criticize something and say it's crap when you haven't seen it? Because I read the fucking plot. That's why. I don't have to see it. I read the plot.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm
like,
curious.
why is that for you to hard to understand? Okay, I read the plot
this is
from
a
start to finish.
Property, what does David P. Dumbass think of this?
Well, I'm not going to dress up like David P. Dumbass. I will just say, at the end of the day, David P. Dumbass, if I know him as well as I think I do, diversity is what they push over at Warner Brothers. But the thing that people don't understand,
they do. Yeah.
The thing these people don't understand is we're not criticizing the character Cole Young for being in a movie. We are criticizing him being centered around the main story.
Exactly.
They introduced.
I don't understand why it's so hard.
Yes, dude. Fucking homeboy, the one dude, the kickboxer in the first Mortal Kombat movie.
What?
He was a new character that wasn't in the games, but they used him to push the motive and the stakes for our character. So not only is Cole Young a main character, but from what Aldo's telling me, this twinkle-toed cocksucker kills Goro, survives, descends the Scorpion, and he goes and looks for Johnny Cage. Fuck that shit, man.
Go to Poetic.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, like
go to.
Yeah.
So he says, hold up. So Anzo, you're totally okay with Watchmen not sticking to the original material and it was very successful, but with MK it's bad, really, dude? First off, I didn't even like fucking Watchmen. So what are you talking about? I didn't like Watchmen. I didn't like the movie. So why are you even bring? Huh?
Talking about the TV show.
Oh, the TV show, because I didn't read the book. That's why.
I
have no idea about the Watchmen book. So that's why I like the show.
Yeah,
you can tell me about all the can tell me about all the fucking original material you want to in the Watchmen series and the book. I don't know it.
Exactly. If you're not a fan of something or follow it closely, you can watch things and any changes that they make, you don't have a problem with. But when you're a hardcore fan of something,
that friggin' show was a piece of shit.
The littlest change affects how you look at this movie.
Because Rob doesn't like the Watchmen series. Why don't you like it, Rob?
I'm a massive fan of Watchmen.
Exactly.
I read the comic. I watched the movie. I know those characters. So when I seen the Watchmen series, I'm like, well, this isn't who these characters are supposed to be.
No, like you have these people dressed up like Rorschach, yet they're going against pretty much everything
Rorschach stood for.
Yeah, it's like this makes no goddamn sense at all.
Yeah, but with the Mortal Kombat, it's like with Cole Young being in there, you're going against everything Mortal Kombat stands for.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, can I ask you a question, Danny, before I get to these other two super chats? Why couldn't Cole Young's story be Liu Kang? Why did it have to be a made-up character named Cole Young?
Real talk. I don't know why they did this. The only thing that I can say, and I'm going to sound like a broken record, is because the motherfuckers own it.
Yeah,
if they own it.
What if?
Listen,
okay.
Let me finish. They fuckers own it. If they own it, they can change the shit to damn.
But
peanut butter and jelly come out there and be beat red with. I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
But man, how would you feel though if you were going to see an Iron Man movie, expecting Iron Man to be in it, and then they put this fucking metalhead in there, right?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
no, metalhead's the main character. You're not getting Iron Man to the end.
Let me tell you how I really feel. Okay, this shit, like, I am a basic math fan. Y'all here with this trigonometry shit? I've been saying that since day one. If I'm entertained, I don't give a fuck who in there. If it's crap, then I'm gonna be like, damn, it's crap, and I'm gonna forget about it. I'm not gonna rant 4 or 5 days or the past 42 minutes worrying about a shitty ass movie like you've been ranting. That's just me.
So I'm gonna quote one of my favorite fictional characters of all time, slightly.
Okay.
Jon Snow.
Okay.
Jon Snow once said, you know, because someone says, why do you always tell the truth? Jon Snow said, once people start just talking and giving lies, words become meaningless. I'm going to take that quote. I'm going to use it for this. If we start accepting stuff like this, then us as a society is going to accept whatever Hollywood puts out.
And I guarantee you, Danny, there will be something one day where they do something that you're not going to like. I'm telling you, I know it. You may, and I can't think of it now, but I will come up with something.
Okay, I'm not saying. All I'm saying is the same way y'all got a right to be passionate about this. Mm-hmm. I got a right to don't give a fuck.
Yes, and I'm not saying you don't, but what I'm trying to
that is all I'm saying. I'm not minimizing the way y'all feel. Y'all feel strongly about that. So I'm really sorry for you. But I don't care who you're in there.
Yes, and I know, but I know there will be a movie or there will be something where it does affect you. And I know there will be one.
Be something nonfiction.
Like, let's say,
like, damn, if a white man in the play Malcolm X, I might be pretty pissed off. But
who's your favorite Dragon Ball? So let's say they decide to do a fucking Vegeta movie, right? They decide to do a Vegeta movie, but they center it around a new character named Vegeta.
And he's not even a Saiyan. He's a descendant of a Namek.
I would be like, okay, why are these motherfuckers fucking with my boy? And I wouldn't go see it.
And you wouldn't like it, right? You wouldn't be.
I would not like it. All I'm saying also is I wouldn't be ranting like y'all rant about it now.
Okay, but here's the thing though. And this is the thing. We have this platform called YouTube, social media, right? This sort of platform allows us to get the Snyder Cut of Justice League, allows us to talk and get the thing. Like, if it wasn't for videos like I did about Sonic's design when that trailer came out and people like me, they never would have changed the design of Sonic the Hedgehog. We would have got that horrendous looking character that they put up. This platform allows us to tell the studios that we're not going to stand for this shit, right? So when me and people like Anzo, when we grew up playing Mortal Kombat when it hit the arcade, and we played it on the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and we played every single game for the past 2.5 decades, when we sit here and say we're not going to put up with this shit, the studio needs to listen to us because we're the hardcore fans that they're supposed to be pleasing, right? If we would have just settled for that first Sonic trailer with Gangster's Paradise, where Sonic looked like this crazy freaking humanoid, you know, we Sonic would not have been as successful as it was.
You're not gonna find anything in the world less gangster than freaking Sonic. Like, as much as I love Sonic,
the thing is,
like,
we live in that era where our opinion can change things. We got them to change the design of Sonic. We got the Snyder cut. Why should we accept a character front and center when that motherfucking character should be motherfucking Liu Kang? And the funny thing is, Liu Kang is not even my favorite character. But I accept that he's the main character.
That movie wasn't bad.
Preach it, that's right. Son Ellis is like, preach it, brother. That's right.
He's saying preach it, and then someone else in there is saying, what is that? We don't care, Rob. You don't speak for us. We're not speaking for fucking you. What do you guys have? I don't understand if you guys intelligent is not enough to understand that we are not speaking for you. We are speaking for us.
This is just us. Yeah.
Us.
You're welcome to disagree.
We end every show. We end every show, and I end every video with, "This is Storms Live. I'm Robert Storm. This is our opinion."
Yeah.
Right? You tune in to get our opinion. Okay? You don't like our opinion? Then you can kindly leave a comment and go your own way. Yeah.
How many viewers we got?
We got 79.
79 people.
Let me get to these couple super chats. I do got 3 of them. And we get a David P. Dumbass tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on my hangover. It depends on my hangover. Kathy says, I'm just gonna wait till the movie hits Fire Stick. That's what Alonzo's doing.
Well, let me tell you this. It already came out in Asia, so it'll probably hit Fire Stick soon.
Yeah.
It probably will. Yeah. Honestly.
The Amazing Web
that was their
says,
biggest mistake, releasing it early.
To be honest, Onzo, Danny loves Catwoman, so yeah.
Yeah, don't knock my man Danny. It's all good. He likes to stretch.
Jake, I'm surprised Jake is on topic for this one. It's too late to change anything with Mortal Kombat now, though.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Jake, and thank you so much for being on topic. I appreciate you. You're right. It's too late for that now. But I hope that the studio, first of all, this is the problem when you hire on a first-time director.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I said this from the very beginning when I first heard this movie was announced. The cast is fire, but you're hiring on a director without a track record, which means the studio can push them around as much as they want and get away with it, right? So when the producer and the director said, we can't put Johnny Cage in the movie because he's too white, you only have 2 white characters in the whole fucking movie, Kano and Sonya. And you're going to take Johnny Cage. I don't care if Johnny Cage is in it. Don't get me wrong. He's my favorite character. I don't care if he's in it or not.
Yes, they did.
But
that's why he's not in the movie.
When you take him out, the shoehorn, because make no mistake,
I know, yeah, we were pissed
they
off.
shoehorn
We were really pissed off.
Cole Young in there and then make him a central character and a descendant of Scorpion. And this motherfucker kills Goro. Then he goes and looks for Johnny Cage. Then we got a problem.
Okay, so that's what I just said.
That plot,
hold on.
That like synopsis that was that happens to be believed, and I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of bullshit.
I think it's that one shot that got me going at these guys. But here, Duck Dodger said, Rob, Sonic and Justice League weren't changed because of you. We're not saying it was changed because of us. It was changed because of people like us. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Like, we're not sitting here saying we're the center of fucking attraction. Listen to what we are saying, man.
I'm not saying Warner Brothers is like, well, Robert Storm did a video about the Snyder Cut.
Holy cow, man.
But no, you got to realize, I have 26,000 subscribers, right? Other people like Geeks and Gamers and Comic Book Cast 2 and Emergency Awesome and Onzo, Danny, not Adam because he doesn't do videos, but I mean, you don't. But people like us come on here. We express our opinions, right? So you got to figure each one of our videos adds up on this bar, right? And when this bar reaches a certain height, the studio has no choice but to go, man, maybe we should fucking. It's a movement. It's just like when we're protesting civil rights or something, and every person out there with a sign. We're not saying that civil rights things change because one person with a sign. We come together as a collective with signs, and us as a collective on social media and YouTube got the Snyder Cut, and we got them to change Sonic's
That is correct, 100%. They only changed the look of fucking Sonic because people went crazy for it. You can go back and you can watch all the videos. They're still on YouTube where people are trashing that fucking movie.
And by the way, I'm sorry, the Snyder Cut's amazing. So we were
absolutely
all happy to get that.
Absolutely. And again, that's another reason why we got the Snyder Cut, because the Snyder Cut people who wanted that movie, their voices were loud, and AT&T said, well, you know what? And not Warner Brothers, AT&T, the head office, the ones who own them were the ones that greenlit it. Warner Brothers still, till this day, does not want to even admit that that movie exists.
Yeah.
So those things happen because of people like us. We're not saying it's because of us. Like, come on, guys. Like, we're not saying that.
Now, can I say the one thing that shocks me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You all read a super chat from Jake and didn't need me to translate it.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, you're barely on anymore.
I'm just saying.
To be fair, you're barely on anymore, so we forget you're even part of the crew.
Oh, ouch. Ouch. Oh, God, my pride. Oh.
But I want to say this. It is no coincidence that the people that gave us the bullshit Justice League, the bullshit, all this other shit is Warner Brothers. Who's doing Mortal Kombat?
Warner Brothers. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. That is a fact. And I'm sorry, man. Listen, like I've said, and I'll say it again, and I'm going to say it for the last time. If you like it, if you're going to like it, that is fine. Can my mind be changed? Yes, it can.
Absolutely.
I haven't absolutely seen the movie. Maybe it can be changed. But I said in my video, right now, from what I've read, from what I've seen in the trailers, right now, at this moment, it doesn't appeal to me. Let me see it. Maybe it'll change my mind. But right now, it doesn't appeal to me. And I'm sorry if you guys can't understand that. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that you have to like it. I'm not saying that. But for me, I'm not happy with it right now.
No, the one thing that's bothering me is that it looks like in the trailer that Sonya and Kano are like buddy, and I'm not down for that. I'm not down for that.
Okay, so I will explain that. They are not.
Don't explain it. Don't explain it.
No, I will just say that they are not. They are not buddies.
Okay, good.
They're not buddies.
Well, I hope that's the case. I really hope that's the case, because like that would piss me off. You have no idea.
And no, exactly. And that's one of the things when I read it, I was like, okay, so at least they're not fucking friends. I said I was fine with that. I was like, okay, that's good. That makes more sense than them being friends and shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they explain why it happens and what goes on, but yeah, they are not friends.
No, Kano's white. Kano's white. He's Australian. Like,
Kano's white and Sonya's white. That's the only white you're gonna see in that movie. Yeah. But and to be honest, I don't care. White, black, Hispanic, Namekian, San. I don't give a fuck.
The only two white characters.
My problem has never been about the race.
Absolutely.
They took one of my second favorite character is Melina. They made her black. I don't care. I like the actress. Mm-hmm. My problem is introducing a character who is new, that is not from the Mortal Kombat history, and making him the central character. Mm-hmm. He's not a side character. He's the center of attention.
Listen,
that's what people don't understand. It's like going to see an Iron Man movie and you're watching Rhodey. That's a bad example. It's like watching. I can't even explain it.
Yeah, man. I know. It will come up with something.
It's like guys. It's like watching a Street Fighter movie without any street fighting.
Yeah,
we had that.
Yeah, we did.
Exactly.
It's awesome.
My girl Kate comes in with a super chat. No $10 super chats, guys. What the fuck's up with the shots, man? I'm sorry, but if we spoke up and got better fucking Sonic, then we can speak up and get a better fucking Mortal Kombat. Who is ever commenting they're a fucking moron? Thank you, Kate. This is why I love this girl. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have her on my show, man. I've been trying to get her on the show forever. I'm like, Kate, come over, man. I'm like, come over. Yeah.
She is fire, man. This stream is entertaining based on moronic statements. Well, then if you think they're moronic, then I think you're the moron. Sorry. I don't know how anyone's opinion can be fucking moronic, but if that's what you think and you want to sit here and trying to fucking disrespect people, no, kid, you're the fucking moron. Plain and simple.
Not cool.
Clip that shit.
Not cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, fuck this, man. I don't give a fuck what people say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Danny? I don't give a fuck what they say. Hey, man, I fucking trash. I fucking trash movies I don't like, and if you guys like them, that's good for you. But
you're wild tonight, buddy.
at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if you don't think my opinion means anything. It's my opinion. You don't like it? Too bad for you. I was gonna say something else, but I'll just keep it PC and I'll say too bad fucking for you. Simple as that.
I'm actually amazed we're staying on topic the entire stream.
It's crazy, eh?
That like happens once in a blue moon. If we're
the rant is a powerful thing.
It is.
And then when you get a shot or two in you, that rant
just keep that kick going.
Lasts a whole fucking hour, man. And, and for the last thing I will say, if I come back and the movie is fire, I will fucking do a video and I will come on the stream and I will say I was fucking wrong. The movie was badass. It was fire.
Yeah, clip that.
Yeah, I'll do it. No problem.
All right. So I got a couple things I want to say.
Oh God.
I got a list of Blu-rays here. Not all these movies are great, but I just want to give something out.
Mm-hmm.
Dead or Alive, not the best movie, but pretty much stays true to what that video game is. If you ever played Dead or Alive, they didn't introduce any new characters. The main characters of the games are the main characters of the movie, and for the most part, at least stays true to the game. Not the best movie.
Well, dude, like with DOA, the game was Hot Chicks and Bikinis. The movie was Hot Chicks and Bikinis. Same thing.
Adam, let me finish. Tekken. Guess what?
Same thing.
That guy right there, his name, he ain't Bobby Jim. Okay, that's fucking Jin. Okay, the son of Kazuya. Okay, that ain't Bobby Jim. Okay, he ain't the fucking main character. That's fucking Jin. He's the main fucking character. Sure, they take liberties with a lot of the characters, but at the end of the day, they didn't introduce no shitty characters that are new to the franchise. And overall, not the most accurate to the game, but it's a solid movie. Then we get Mortal Kombat Legacy. I fucking love this fucking show.
I did too.
It changed a little bit from the video game, but you know what? They didn't introduce no Cole Young or John Ching Sang. Okay, you got fucking Jack.
Duck Dodgers. You do want to get blocked, right, Duck Dodgers? You really want to get blocked, right?
Yeah, Duck Dodgers. I do give Anzo full authority to block your ass. I don't care if you're a member or not.
You want to get blocked, right?
But look at that case. Jack, Sonya, Scorpion, Sub-Zero. No fictional characters by the name of Cole fucking Young, right? Like boom. And then you got Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. Say what you want about this piece of shit, but at least Liu Kang was still the main fucking character.
Mm-hmm.
Liu Kang was still the main character. You know, regardless how shitty this movie is, at the end of the movie, where Liu Kang is going up against Shao Kahn, it's like, Mortal Kombat, bump, 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 bump. That shit was legit for 5 seconds. I threw the wrong movie. Sorry.
Yes, you did.
This movie's legit. This is just great all the way around. But
the original Mortal Kombat's amazing.
The thing is, these movies stay true to the game, whether they're great movies or not. They don't have to introduce certain characters that are new just to make a point. Resident Evil did that with Alice, and look how that franchise turned out. That's my point.
I mean, it was lucrative, but it was crap. That was the problem.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then now they want to reboot it. And what do they want to do with the reboot? They want to put characters that were in the game in the movie.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, like, I don't understand what you guys don't understand about that fucking shit, man.
You know?
I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is, man. And this rant was fun. It's fucking fun. And I don't give a fuck if you guys like what we say or not. That's on your shit. It's our opinion.
At the end of the day, you click on our channel.
Mm-hmm.
You click on our channel. By all means, find a channel that agrees with your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, if everybody agrees, what's the fun? If everybody agrees, what's the fun? If we're all the same, what's the fun?
Yeah, if we're all the same, we're not America. We're a communist country. So I mean, like, yeah, it's not good.
And we're not. we're not having good conversations. Everybody's sitting there agreeing with the same shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's not having good conversations. But you guys that are sitting there telling you guys saying all the shit in the chat, Like, you don't need to say all that shit, bro. If you don't agree with their opinion, you don't agree with it. But
yeah,
simple as that.
Me and Alonzo don't agree on everything. Like we have our own opinions on Last Jedi and stuff like that,
which he likes.
Which I absolutely like. But the thing is,
a piece of shit.
We take our opinion. I'm like, okay, that's on you, Anzo's opinion, and we move on. You know, we have the same opinion about Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. But the thing is, everybody's allowed to have their own opinion. You just, if you click on the channel, you have to accept that that's our opinion. I mean, you can agree with Danny. He hasn't said nothing in 40 minutes, but you can agree with Danny.
Every time I say something, you try to make me see your point of view, so it's better to be quiet.
No, we ain't trying to make you see our point of view.
Not you, him.
Hey man, I know your point of view, and I'm like, listen, I've never said Danny was moronic because he thought it was going to be good. I
never said that either.
And Danny never said I'm moronic because I don't think it's going to be good. We discuss it, and he says I'm crazy for not liking it. I say he's crazy for liking it, but it's all in fucking jokes. You know what I mean? It's not anything personal.
To me, Danny, and I'm not trying to speak for Danny. Danny's I'll watch it first, judge it later. Where we are like, no, you fucked this up. Like, we're gonna attack it now, you know. But that's sort of like the culture we live in.
That's a very true statement.
Yeah,
we may end up having to eat our fucking words.
We might have to,
right?
God,
and if we have
please.
to, we will.
From Anzo's mouth to God's ear, please.
Kat comes in with another super chat, and she says, I love DOA movie because it's stock to the game. I want it to. They explain why they do the show, and you want to still act dumb, then you are a moron. Kat is giving these motherfuckers all kinds of shit, man.
Yo, she's on fire. I like
it. Dude, Kat, you can come over. You can be on the show with me, man. I'm telling you.
I like her. She's on point.
She's good, man. When we used to work together, we used to talk about this shit all the time. Jake said Monster Hunter has no story or real characters to begin with. The movie had an excuse. Well, I haven't seen the Monster Hunter movie.
I knew he couldn't stay on point.
I have. The thing is, in all honesty, I went into Monster Hunter. I was expecting to hate that movie because it was made by the guy who did all the Resident Evils, and you know how I feel about those.
And look at this shit. Adam understands it and picks it up just like that.
To be fair, I understood him too.
Like I never played the Monster Hunter games, but I went to the movie and I was expecting to hate it. I was like, you know what? It's passable. It's not awful. It's not good. It's just passable. You know, like you can watch it. It's a good way to kill an hour and a half.
I like the fighting.
Yeah, the fighting was cool.
I never seen DOA and I never seen Monster Hunter, so I can't even.
So I only played one Monster Hunter game, and that was Monster Hunter World. All I did was create a character and hunt monsters. So if that's what they do in the movie, I guess stay true to the fucking movie. But the thing is, what the fuck was I gonna say?
You had too much to drink, Rob.
5-minute warning.
5-minute warning.
Oh no, I'm good for a while, man. I mean, you can go. No, the thing is though,
Jedi mind trick him. It didn't work.
The thing is though, and here's the thing. The reason, like, you look at Resident Evil, there was no reason why in that first movie Alice was introduced. Why wasn't it Jill? Why wasn't it Rebecca? Why wasn't it Claire? Right? You know, even when you watch, like I'm sick, so I watched the behind the scenes documentary. He introduced Alice because he was going for an Alice in Wonderland theme, like Alice, the Red Queen, the White Rabbit. Okay, whatever. That's an artistic choice. The problem is these movies fail when you go away from the source material.
Yeah, you Flash, know? I get it. I
think some movies, like video game movies, are just for the appearance and extremists that it's just so complex and so detailed that normally just can't grasp it. I think that was one of those movies.
Can I make an observation?
Go ahead.
Until Iron Man 1, for the most part, not always, but for the most part, video game movies were comic book movies were laughed at. They weren't taken serious, right? Some of them were successful, 89 Batman, Superman 2, Superman 1, but most of the time they weren't taken serious. They were laughed at. It wasn't until Iron Man came out when Kevin Feige's like, I understand the source material, and they did it. Sure, they changed things from the comics, but they kept it pretty much true to the character. Right?
That's partly true.
But there's a reason. But you gotta remember, until Iron Man, video game movies and comic book movies were both the same. Both of them had good and bad movies. It wasn't until Iron Man when these movies started getting popular and started making billions of dollars.
And
Why?
you know
Because
why?
Kevin Feige understood the source material.
That's some of it. That's not all of it. That's because technology and special effects.
No. Technology and
Because
special
you
effects
had
have
the
nothing to
incredible-
do.
You had the Incredible Hulk that came out before Iron Man, and the effects in that were good.
Okay, but the Incredible Hulk effects were not as sophisticated as we see in the Avengers.
But dude, when the story is good enough, dude, look at the first Mortal Kombat. The first Mortal Kombat didn't have the best special effects. Goro was a fucking oversized stop motion puppet, but the story was good.
The story was really good.
You look at Superman 2. You look at 89 Batman. The special effects weren't that good. The story was good. Kevin Feige came in and said, we're going to do these true to the comic.
Like the original Mortal Kombat movie? The first one?
And that's why it was successful. And that's why the MCU is a multi-billion-dollar franchise. The reason why... go ahead.
I was just going to say, you know what else? Do you remember there was a time where these big-name actors like... Redford and these guys, they would have
Robert Downey Jr. Yeah,
they would have never done comic book movies.
Yeah, Robert Redford, Kurt Russell, like all these characters, Sylvester Stallone, they would never do comic movies. Now these people like Kate Blanchett and all these people are.
Oh, he froze.
Luke Cage the main character though.
Because
the main character.
Adam's having his own storms live on the side.
Yeah, I know, right?
But the thing is, Kevin Feige in the MCU is what took comic book movies to the next plateau because they understood the source material and they took it serious. They did. Adam, are you okay, buddy? Because I'm trying to talk and you're like overthrowing me here.
Sorry.
The thing is, we need someone to do the same thing for video game movies. You look at World of Warcraft movie when it came out. Me and Adam saw that in theater. Great special effects. Movie fucking blew chunks.
It did. Bad.
Hey, Duck, it's all good, brother. Like I said, it's a rant, and I've said it. Ain't nothing personal. You know what I mean? We going back and forth. That's how we do. I don't take nothing personal. I'm not going to leave this stream and be like, oh, fuck this Doc Dodgers guy or fuck this guy that didn't say. Nah, man, bro. It's all good, brother. It's all good. Don't watch nothing. Don't watch nothing. But I'm just going to say this, and I agree with him because, I think it was Al Pacino or one of these big actors. I remember them saying they would never do a comic book movie. And now, if it was Al Pacino, he's like begging Marvel to get into one of their movies. You know what I mean? Because their movies are making money. Like back in the day, they weren't making as much money as they were now. So
it's the MCU. How dare you not give Al Pacino a role already? What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right?
yeah. Now these high name actors are fighting to be in these roles.
Oh yeah.
Eventually, we're gonna get to the point where video game movies are gonna do the same. It's just we haven't got to that point.
We haven't.
To me, other than Sonic the Hedgehog and Detective Pikachu, Mortal Kombat from 1995 is still the best video game movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And then you look at the other movie, like Street Fighter, The Legacy of Chun-Li. They made Bison a fucking business, like a white businessman.
Yeah, it was really bad. Like, what are you doing?
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like when your movie's so bad, you make the Jean-Claude Van Damme Street Fighter look good. There's a problem.
He's played, dude, and he was played by freaking Damien Dark from Arrow.
Oh my god!
Oh shit! Yes, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, that movie was awful. I tried to forget about it. I seen it one time in theater, and I wish I was dead. Danny,
You and everybody else.
Oh, I didn't get to the super chat. Jake said, "Anyone play the only good Mortal Kombat clone, Killer Instinct?" I play Killer Instinct. I usually get my ass whooped with anybody I play against.
Yeah.
Second
That's
favorite
the one they have
fighting
player
game.
one, isn't it? Is that the one they have player one?
Yeah,
Okay.
I played one. So
Yeah.
Danny's got to drop out. Danny's got stuff he's got to do. I'm gonna keep going if Anzo and Adam want to keep going. It's up to you.
I'm here.
Yeah, we actually got to get going.
You would, motherfucker. You
I'm
would. Well, you
I'm
go
here.
ahead.
Yeah.
Me. That's okay. Me and Anzo, we the heart of the show. We good. All right. So, Danny, goodbye. Oh, damn.
All right.
Adam didn't even say goodbye. He's like, I'm going right into that pussy. All right. All right, Danny. I'll see you tomorrow, brother. I love you.
Later.
Peace out, Danny.
Well, I guess the only two that agree are around. We scared Danny and Adam off.
And now we're just gonna have the chat trashing us and these fucking boomers and these guys and this, and I'm like, okay,
That's
You
fine.
were
I need to find more alcohol though. I already finished my.
you finished that bottle already? Damn,
Yeah.
no wonder.
This shit was full, bro. This shit was full, man.
No wonder.
Hey, man. After the week I had, I need that fucking bottle, man.
It's quite all right.
I reached the weight I'm at. I don't need to, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I need to enjoy myself a little bit, man.
Absolutely.
Plus, I got this fire ass Zelda controller, man. Fuck
Yeah, I seen your post on it where you were like, "Oh, should I buy it? Should I buy it?" Obviously, you bought it. So
Yeah, I had a friend text me like, "Rob, just buy the shit." I'm like, "All right, fuck it, man." So yeah, I guess $10 shot night's over with, especially since I got no more alcohol. But I mean, you guys can keep firing in those super chats. Also, if you have not already been to my brother Anzo's YouTube channel, he is doing a killer job over there, and the link is in the description box below.
really, Caleb, it's okay, brother.
But I don't know if I said this. I think I said this, but I want to say it again. I'm proud as fuck of you. You grind so hard this past year to get monetized over in your channel and everything, man. And like you stayed up late for the watch parties, and dude, I'm super proud of you, man. I know we had our little scuffles, a couple months ago, but you're my brother, man. I love you, and I'm proud of you. And if you guys haven't subscribed to him, go over there and click that subscribe button. Let me see if I can get your actual channel.
See, guys, this is the part where the alcohol kicks in and love starts to come out and everything. I love you, brother. You're my brother.
No, but like I got legit love for you, man. Like I know whenever I have an issue, man. We had our issues.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like there was like a month period where it was touch and go, whatnot. But like you're always my brother. I always respect you. I put his link in the description or in the comments. You guys go there, subscribe to him. But no, I'm proud of you, man, because you didn't have to take my advice. Mm-hmm. I gave you advice on how to improve your channel. You did that, and like your hard work is paying off. You're monetized. You're making some cheddar. It's like watching like a friend or a son graduate, even though you're older than me, but it still feels like
I know what you mean.
Yeah, so I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of everything you did. So.
And I appreciate that, and like I said, man, that's why I took your advice, because you've been doing it for long, and who else am I going to learn from if it's not you or Danny, who's been doing it longer than I am? You know what I mean? So you said to do this, do that, and I said, okay, I'm gonna do it. I know I could still do a lot more videos, but I like to stream. That's my thing. I like streaming.
Stream is the more raw form, And to be honest with you, I don't know if you noticed this past week, I've been barely doing regular videos. I woke up today at 10 o'clock. I'm like, I'm not doing a fucking video. It was 11:45. I was getting ready to go to work, and that poster hit. I'm like, okay, I'm doing a video on this shit. But Flash said Anzo turned Rob into a player. I'm not a player, but I will give Anzo major props, because before Anzo came around, I was wearing this god awful thing. I don't even know where the fuck it is. I don't even know if I have this shit anymore. Where is this fucking hat? This thing. Before Anzo came around, I was wearing this for like 10 years. You know, I was like, look at this thing. You know, it's like, hey guys, I'm Robert Storm, and then Anzo came around, and I started wearing like jewelry, and I started caring about my looks and stuff. And Anzo's a good influence, man. I appreciate everything he's done for me. So,
and like I said, man, I wasn't trying to change anything. I was just like, listen, this is what you should do. You know what I mean? I know the YouTube thing was all you ever did at that point, but at the end of the day, you still have to have a life, man. YouTube is fun and everything, but you got to get that life and you got to do certain things. And you took the advice and you rode with it just like I did, man. So
I guess the thing I'm contemplating now, I don't want to give too much away because I've been drinking, but you know, it's like YouTube ruined one thing. And then I cut back. YouTube ruined another thing. I cut back. And then I focused all my efforts on another thing, and I lost that too. I guess I just don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Right now, you are on the path that you're supposed to be. You know, you do your channel, you do an hour, you cut it off real quick. It's not those fucking like 3 o'clock in the morning streams we used to have anymore. You know what I mean? So you're doing what you're doing, man. Just keep taking the course, man, and it'll come around.
I hope so, man. I'm not gonna say, but
yeah. Let's get into Flash saying Jason Miller, the most generic name ever.
Yeah, I remember this motherfucker was hitting me up, Jason Miller. I'm like, Jason Miller, man, who the fuck is this Jason? Because I'm not gonna lie, I get hit up by a lot of people all the time, and some of this. Okay, so I had this one guy about a month ago. He's like, hey, I want to network with you and I want to be on your Storms live show. I'm like, okay. I'm like, are you willing to do an interview? I sent him the link to StreamYard. I said, sign up for StreamYard. I will do a one-on-one interview with you. If I feel like you're a good talker, I will bring you on. He's like, okay. Never heard from the guy again. You know? So it took Danny, because at the time I wasn't really bringing anybody on. I still don't remember why I even took Danny's advice. Like I don't remember why I decided to bring Danny on. Maybe because I just got tired of doing it by myself. And then I seen one day you were on Danny's show, and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker can talk. And that's the thing. I don't have to agree with your opinion. If you can talk and justify your opinion, then you know, I'll bring you on. And then I brought you on, and it was great, man. It's like you've been my you've been my bro and my co-star for the past year. You know, everybody thinks like Adam is my boy, and I love Adam to death. Adam's been there forever, but Adam doesn't talk like you talk, right? It's hard to explain. Anybody thinks they can get in front of a camera and do this, but until you actually do it, you don't know.
Absolutely, 100%.
You know,
and even me, the first time I did, I was nervous too. But I knew because I watched you guys, right? And you know, I was in your chats all the time, and I'm conversating in the chat and everything. So I know that I'm like, okay, I know I can have conversations with these guys, whether they agree with it or not. And I'm not even gonna lie. There's two things. The first time I came on the show, I was like happy. I'm like, yes, I'm on Rob's show. Boom, 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 right? And then I never heard from Rob again. So I'm like, holy fuck, did I fuck up or anything? So I sent him a message and like, hey man, it was great to be on the show. And Rob was like, yeah, don't worry, I'll have you on again, right? And I said, okay, cool, boom. A couple of days later, because you weren't doing it all the time, right? At that time, you were like once in a while. Then you did a show and Danny was on, and I was like, oh fuck, he didn't ask me to come on. I'm like, shit, I fucked up, you know what I mean? And then you had me on a couple of times after, and then ever since that, it was straight going through. But I'm not gonna lie, the first like maybe month, I tried to avoid the Last Jedi topic as much as possible. I was like, I need this guy to get to know me first before I start trashing the movie. And I think I was on a stream where it came up, and I just didn't say nothing. I was just like, okay.
I don't remember what happened when you first came on the show. I know that it was like a year and a half ago, and I had a lot of personal stuff going on. Danny, I love Danny. Danny brings a different opinion to it, but Danny never came with the energy that I was looking for. And even Adam doesn't come with the energy that I was looking for. You came on, you had the energy I was looking for. But like you said, at the time, I wasn't doing the shows as frequently as I was. I think I was only streaming like maybe 2 times a week.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I think maybe March of last year is when I introduced Storms Live for the first time. And even that was a test, you know, that was me and Adam. It was a test and it failed the test horribly. But, you know, once I got to, because I always tried to screen everybody I bring on. You know, even before I even brought LDG on or Gaïskar, I watched a lot of your streams and see how these guys were. And I'm like, okay, I like LDG's opinion. I like how he talks up. I'm not a big fan. And the reason why it took forever for me to bring LDG on, I wasn't a big fan of his camera stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I thought that was just distracting. And I was like, I wanted to feel more like us talking around the water cooler. But I brought LDG on. I like the way he talks. Chris Knight, I like the way he talks. But just I don't know. It takes me a while. I try to scout the best team I possibly can. But again, I'm super proud because within that time period, you did a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't like. A lot of people ask me at work, like, well, how do you make money on YouTube? And how do I get monetized? And I'm like, well, this is how to do it. And they do the complete opposite. It's like you came on, you pretty much did every single thing. You upgraded your equipment. So did Danny. And both you guys got monetized this past year. And I don't know. It makes me proud as someone who's been there, you know. I wish.
And I can't speak for Danny, but I know without your knowledge and what you taught us, I probably wouldn't have upgraded my camera because I still didn't know what the hell my problem was. I thought my camera on my fucking Mac, I thought I had a good camera, you know. I mean, my camera was good, and I didn't know about the internet. The internet was the one that was fucking it up, and you said, yo, you got to change your internet, and you got to get a good camera and lights and everything. And I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And I decided to do it, and I took it seriously because I enjoyed it. Like, you know what I mean? I enjoyed coming on here, talking with you guys, laughing, joking, you know, trashing, making fun of you, getting made fun of. It's fun.
Yeah, the thing is, I do the daily videos to get subscribers because those are the ones that usually get thousands of views. The live streams are the heart and soul of the channel because that's where we get to come on unfiltered, have the conversation. And the thing I always liked about Storms Live is this would be the conversation I would have on my lunch break at work.
Yes.
You know, me and my buddy, I don't know if you guys see him in the stream, CGAce1, who comes in on the comments. He's the one that inspired me to do a YouTube channel. When I was 19 years old, me and him used to talk about Spider-Man 3, and we're like, dude, we're going to do a YouTube channel. And then both of us ended up getting married, and he wasn't able to do it, and I did it on my own. But Storms Live allows us to have those conversations where it's real friends talking about real shit we would talk about if we were drinking at a bar.
Absolutely. And Chris don't know. I like having Chris on the show, man. I miss him that he doesn't come on anymore, man.
I wish he would come on more too.
Me too, man.
You know, I wish he would come on more. I keep telling him, like, dude, get a little webcam set up, get his cheap mic and come on. And he's like, man, I got this wife and all this stuff. And I'm like, I get it, man. I get it.
So do I.
Chris, he's another one, man. I known Chris for almost 20 years, man. And he brings a whole nother perspective to it. And yeah, I wish he would come on a lot more than he does. You know, but
I met so much people through this, man. And you know, it's like sometimes my girl's like, oh, you can't have friends. And I'm like, yes, I can, because we have something in common. LDG, JJ, you, Danny, Terrence, you know what I mean? It's like we it's just when you have a chemistry with someone and you can talk with them and have jokes, that's a friendship. Sorry.
It 100%. People don't know this. I met Adam through YouTube 12 years ago when Dragon Ball Evolution came out. Adam's first ever video on YouTube was coming out and defending me. I never met Adam, never heard of Adam before. Watched this video. I said, thank you so much for having my back. He then invited me to a small YouTube or a website called Web of Cinema. From there, me and him kept talking. He's my fucking roommate 12 years later.
Absolutely.
So people, Nikki used to have the biggest problem of you care about people that you don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is you build friendships from that. If it wasn't for YouTube, I never would have met you, Danny. I would never met Adam. I have people stopping me at work. I had a guy yesterday stop me at work. He's like, bro, I haven't seen a video from you in a while. Like, this is random customers at my job that know what I do. You know, my ex-girlfriend, when we went to the Hard Rock, I had a security guard call me over and be like, hey, you're Robert Storm. Like, you meet new people because of this platform. And people look at it and like, oh, you're just talking to imaginary people. But you don't understand the friendship and bond you can create through that.
Absolutely.
But like, I went and met Poe in real life. You know, I met tons of subscribers. I don't know. YouTube has been a blessing, man. It absolutely has been a blessing.
Absolutely. And I told people this many times, like, if I had probably started my first stream with someone else that I didn't like or wasn't feeling them, then I probably would never have been doing this again. It just so happened that I did it with Danny, and then with Danny, I was able to meet you. And I watch you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have watched Danny because you brought Danny on, right? So it all comes into a big circle. You know what I mean? It's a huge circle. You know, I met Danny through you. You brought Danny on the show, and I like Danny's a cool guy. And then Danny started watching his show because I support you and I support everybody that was on the show. And then I ended up coming on it.
And I met Gaïskar, JJ, Chris Knight. I met all those guys, LDG, all through you and Danny, you know, because I would be sitting at work when I had time. I'm like, oh, my boys are streaming. I'll watch Roberto on OCC. Like this is these are guys that are talking legit, you know, and that's the thing, because there's so many YouTube channels that come out and they're sponsored by this company, they're paid by this company, and it's just we aren't that. We give our honest opinion regardless, and I would love to have Roberto on the show sometime. You know, I love having Gaïskar on the show. I love having like everybody. You know, there's people that I love like Rex Overdrive that just doesn't have the time to come on the show. But we are like a little community.
Absolutely.
You know? And that's what I like the most, is the fact that we are a community and we support each other, you know, as best we can, you know. I wish I could come on you and Danny's show more often, but due to my job, I don't have a whole lot of time to do that. But yeah.
But you come on when you can, you know what I mean? And you came on the OOC last week and you brought that fire, bro. I was like, shit, or I was going off. So, and that's the thing, like, we all support each other. And that's why I love this community. Like, the people that watch us in the chat, you know what I mean? You guys are great. The support you guys give us is great. You know what I mean? The camaraderie, the chemistry that I have with Danny and all these guys, man, you, LDG, like all these guys, it's fun. It makes you too fun.
Yeah.
You know, it really does. So I'm happy, you know what I mean? And yeah, I got monetized and shit. And my plan was never to really be like, oh, I'd like to get monetized. I said, hey, if I get monetized, I'll be happy with it. You know what I mean? But I did, and it's a good goal to reach. Now I want that fucking gold thing, though. I see a lot of YouTubers with that gold thing. I want that gold thing.
Dude,
bro.
I want that thing, man.
I know you do.
Dude, I've been doing, so a lot of people don't know this. I've been doing YouTube pretty much since the beginning of YouTube. When YouTube, like the first year YouTube came out, that's when me and Chris talked about like, hey, let's do this YouTube thing. And we were going to call it Fanboy Rant. And that was going to be the name of the channel, where we just rant about shitty movies. And he got married, I got married, and we started going our own way. And I started to do it, and it was Storms Inc. And I've been doing YouTube for like maybe 13, 14 years. It wasn't until 3 years ago when I started making money. So you and Danny have went way faster than I have with it. And, you know, I never did YouTube for the money.
Mm-hmm.
I've always hoped it would turn into a career.
Absolutely.
But it was just because I like to talk, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like a lot of people at work don't really talk. So it's like, I just want to talk about this shit, man. I don't care if the editing is good. I don't care if this is good. It's like, I don't like Cole Young. I'm going to say it. You either agree with me or you don't, you know?
Absolutely.
And yeah.
And one thing I'll say is your maturity over the years is fucking outstanding. If you guys have watched him from Storm's Inc., I never watched him, but I seen the clips and I was just like, damn, totally different night and day. Even from when I started till now, your maturity has went up a level and you are on point with your shit, bro. You're really doing it well, man.
The thing is, and I'm gonna be real, I had a lot of close friends that once I started making that change in my life, kind of bailed out on me.
Mm-hmm.
You, Adam, and Danny have been the ones that stuck by me. Like, I close friends that I used to hang out with all the time. When I started making that maturity change, and I started realizing what I really wanted in my life, were the fact that like I wanted a family, I wanted a wife, I wanted a kid, I wanted all that stuff. They're like, we don't like that. We want you to be the guy where you yell, play video games and stuff like that. And they kind of took like they don't talk to me no more. Which is sad, but are they really my friends? You know,
absolutely
really? Not. But when I was with YouTube early, I took a lot of bad advice where people were like, you need to be like Shock TV, start yelling and all that stuff. And you know, when the marriage went down and all that stuff, I kind of took a like look at myself and like, I still want to yell and rant like I did with Cole Young, but I can't be that guy no more. I can't be that guy no more. I want to find a girl that is my one. I want to have a kid, either if she has a kid or we have a kid together. I want a family. And I want to continue doing this because I'm passionate about it. But yeah, I just reached the age where I finally figured out what I want in life, and I'm not happy with that, you know. And you play a big role in that. You play a massive role in that. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I contacted you and I'm like this and this and this, and Alonzo's like, yeah, that and that. You know, it's just like I don't know. I think I finally grew up. You know.
And so I always say this: if I, and I'm not the smartest guy, but if I've been through things and I have a little bit of knowledge, then it makes no sense for me to keep it to myself. I can try and help people out and try and give them my opinion. Like I said, guys, my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not always right, but at least I try to help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I was trying to do with you, man. You know what I mean? I had said, because when you told me you were wearing $20 shoes, I was like, no, I got to change. That has to change.
Dude, I used to like $12 shoes. I'm good, man. And I was like, no, man, no. And I'm like, all right. So I started buying Jordans. I went from having $10 Walmart shoes to having 3 pairs of Jordan, 2 pairs of Nikes, and a pair of Adidas, matching outfit for all, matching hat for all. I went on the diet. I lost all that weight, started working out. I knew what I wanted and I had to work for it. So,
which is another thing that I am proud of you, because I seen that picture you post with your progressions.
Yeah.
Ooh, that first one, boy. I was like, that's Rob.
Yeah, let me show that, man, because a lot of people probably hasn't seen that.
I was like, that's Rob. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, you go back to my Storms Inc., man. That was me, man.
Yeah, man. So that there, right there, is a lot of people can do that, man. That determination that you had, like that doesn't even look like you, bro.
Yeah, that was me, man.
Looks like a linebacker in NFL. Or
I was 368 pounds, bro.
Jeez.
I currently weigh 249. I lost over 100 pounds.
That's good, man. That is really good, man. I mean, really good. And you guys got to give it up to him, man, because it's not easy to lose weight. It's not easy to go and change your whole diet around and everything. You basically change your life around, man. hands down.
I know what I want, and I'm just looking for it, man. I'm looking for the one, man.
It'll come. It'll come. Trust me. Don't worry about it. It'll come. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah. So we haven't got no super chats in like 20 minutes. So I guess we can put in like the 5-minute warning. So anybody have any super chats they want to throw in? And once again, if you guys haven't subscribed to Anzo's channel, here's the link in the comments. Just go over there and subscribe to him. Man.
Yeah, man. And yes, Duck Dodgers, we love all the people that support us, bro. You know what I mean? We love them all. No, Flash. No, not 8 hours. Not 8 hours. We just told you that the man has changed his life and he got to get some sleep. And we're going to go to work in the morning and work out.
Man.
Like, we can't
yeah,
do
exactly.
8 hour stream.
I got to get up and work out, man, and do all kinds of shit, man. But yeah, it's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even juice tonight because Adam wanted to do $10 shots. I went through a whole bottle of Crown, which I have to get a new bottle tomorrow. I tried the Crown Peach, man. That shit was actually pretty good.
Don't have it here.
Really?
At least when last time I checked. Maybe when I go there this weekend, because I'm pretty sure we'll be drinking this weekend with my girl. So I'll probably check and see if they have it. But yeah, I want the peach. Yeah,
I went to backstage last week and I'm like, what kind of Crown do you got? You guys got the Crown Vanilla? Like, no, we got the Crown Peach. I'm like, well, let me try that. It was actually pretty good, but I can't find the bottles anywhere. I can only find Crown Apple, Crown, or Crown Vanilla. I haven't tried the vanilla, but
I don't think I tried the vanilla either. Did you try the salt and caramel one?
No.
Yeah, there's a salt and caramel one. Yeah, I tried that.
Crown?
Yes.
Damn, I'm gonna have to look for that shit tomorrow.
Yes, Crown salt and caramel. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But the apple's the best. I like the apple the best. I gotta try to.
Out of the two I tried, or the three I tried, Crown Peach, Crown Apple. Crown Apple is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little bit left in here. Fuck. But yeah, that's my favorite one. I want to try the salted caramel. I'm a big fan of salted caramel.
Yeah, then you'll like it. It's pretty good. Hell, my brother Rob worked hard as fuck. Very proud. He did.
Yeah, Kate, that picture I just showed, Kate worked with me when I used to look like that.
Mm.
Dude, it's great sometimes because I'll come into work and people that I worked with years ago will come in and be like, holy shit, I don't recognize you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right.
It's like, holy shit, you lost so much weight. You look good. And that. Yeah, man. When you see that and you get the recognition for all the hard work you put in, it builds up your confidence.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the best feeling in the world when people see that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It means all that hard work you did wasn't for nothing.
Absolutely.
So I guess we're gonna go ahead and end the show for the night. We'll be back tomorrow. No Cole Young. I'm really surprised Sharif didn't text me like, "Where's my invite?" Yeah. So once again, I'm gonna throw Anzo's link in the comment box. Go if you haven't already subscribed. Please go over to Anzo's channel, subscribe to him, guys. Please, please, please. He does his own live streams, including the OOC every Wednesday, which I like. I show up every now and then if I'm not busy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, guys, Danny and Adam, I do have their links in the description box below. So if you haven't subscribed to them, subscribe to them. So with that said, we're going to call it a night, guys. Later.